Spiritual warfare. God, I love this part too. We're going to get into it. Hi, I'm Joe. Welcome back. This is the Ultimate Love Letter. Thank you for joining the conversation. Spiritual warfare. I'm here for it. It's quite interesting. It's fascinating, the spiritual realm. When I'm actually walking through the incredible cathedrals in Italy, the art that is found in those ancient churches, the artists were able to embody and portray something fascinating about the spiritual realm. And it is incredible. It is exquisite. The beautiful parts about the spiritual realm and the dark parts, the light parts and the dark parts, they're all so fascinating. And we can only bask in the fascination of what's light and what's dark in this realm when we have a close, intimate relationship with God, because He actually shows you what's true, which is you're able to safely bask and experience both sides, understanding that He is protecting you from everything dark. And from that seat, you can move boldly, understanding that you're going to be victorious anyway, because God is the victor. So then what is there to fear, really? No. You can just step back and experience and bask in the beautiful light that is God, the love, the vibrancy, the security, the safety. And you can simply experience and watch and not touch and feel totally secure and totally bold when those dark, deep, black spiritual attacks come as well. God, yeah, I love this shit. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you know why I love it? Because I'm secure in it. God revealed something to me. This is going to get real, y'all. And real raw. I didn't think I would ever share this, but just yesterday, God told me I absolutely must share. And so we going to give it. We going to give it. God revealed to me about a week or so ago that someone who I once loved, someone who was a very dear friend of mine, was conjuring. This is crazy. Conjuring, y'all. Spells, and was sending them my way. And this is gnarly. This is so gnarly because, I mean, we understand our words are spells. We understand that prayers are spells. And so we believe that, right? We believe in prayer. We believe that our words are creating our reality. But do you believe the dark side of the dark spells that people will dabble in. It's crazy to think that they will conjure them up to actually send them our way. It's to me, it's crazy to think about, because I mean, that's the sort of witchcraft that is almost laughable. Because when we're trying to send these dark spells to someone who is walking uprightly in the light of God, where do you think those spells are really going to go? God told me they were going to go. He told me exactly where they were going to go. He actually said this verbatim: I am returning them to the sender. Why do we even dabble in anything other than love? Here's the thing. I'm going to slow it down. And I pray, but I already know this person that I am speaking of, she knows who she is. This person that I am speaking of, I pray she hears this, but here's what God told me just today. He told me she already knows that you're aware of the attack. She already knows that what she has done in the darkness has been exposed in the light. This is the level of spiritual awareness, that collaboration with God, that when there is spiritual attacks coming your way, God will actually reveal them to you. And I actually asked God, why do I need to even know this? You have me protected, so why do I need to even hear this? But God revealed, because I'm in the spiritual realm. I'm an earth angel. He revealed that to me just yesterday too. Craziness. I'm an earth angel. So yeah, I'm dabbling in the realm. So I'm collaborating with God. So he's letting me in on all of it now. It's crazy. It's like, I used to think, why do I need to know? And now he's saying, because we're collaborating. So you need to know. And you need to know more than anything. You need to know that you are protected. You need to know how much I love you. You need to know how much I trust you. And also you need to know so that you can share the good news with everyone. So I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. About a week or so ago, just spending time with God. I'm going to cry because this is beautiful. It's gnarly. God told me the shaman, quote unquote, shaman, but not a genuine shaman, is conspiring. That's what he said. Conspiring to send spells your way. And he actually said she is doing spells that are going to attack your hair. My hair. It's crazy. My hair. And I thought, oh my God, my hair is actually my logo, right? It's a tree. God sent me the logo. So of course, it's quite interesting that, of course, she would attempt to do some spells on my hair. But it was fascinating to me because I'm thinking like, oh my God, of course someone would think to do that. Like, I mean, how evil are you to think to do that on someone who is simply just standing in God's truth and preaching love? But why? It's so interesting because he said I would be asking why. But why? Why? They're not going to touch me. In fact, they're coming for you. Like, why are we putting these spells really essentially on ourselves? Why? Why do we send these darts that are these boomerangs that are coming right back at us? We're going to get into that much later. But he said she is sending spells. He actually said she is digging holes. And now I'm going to tell you this because this was a beautiful friend of mine. And she does portray to be a shaman. And her and I, because she is beautiful, right? And as she was my friend and we sat, and she was my friend, there was nothing ever, 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 ever that separated us. There was no hard, block, like, you go your way, I go my own. Life just lifed over the last few months, right? Like, I love her, we hang out, but life, right? When life is taking you in different directions, you kind of just go your own way. Not any hate, not any heartbreak, no, nothing that anyone specifically did wrong. It just, for me anyway, life just lifed, and I'm going off, I'm traveling, I'm growing my brand, I'm booked and busy. And so I'm just doing my own thing, which is just doing things with really God, just me and God. That's really it. And so clearly this person, when I guess perhaps I'm assuming that because I'm not there, and I'm not assuming because this is what it is, because I'm not there the way I used to be there, I am imagining something got in her head, like, perhaps, I have turned a cold shoulder to her, and whatever is going on within her head. What she does know for sure is Joe is not there the way she used to be. And that must be painful for her. And it's so much painful for her that she has conjured up these spells, and she is attempting to send them my way. And here's the thing. When God said she is digging holes, I was floored. You know why? Because I know her to dig holes, to dig up dirt, dang, that's a message, to dig up dirt. Wow, maybe that's another tech that's coming. But she actually literally digs up holes to create, it's so crazy, I'm not even kidding, like spells. But I've never seen her do any type of dark spells ever, ever. Not in my presence. But this is what God does, right? He exposes what things are being done behind closed doors. When we're aligned with God, when we are in tune with God, He will show you what's happening behind those closed doors. Because in my presence, even though I witnessed her and digging up, dirt for quote unquote beautiful rituals that she was doing, which were spells, right? Because she proclaims to be a shaman. But God told me she's digging up holes and she's sending these spells. And here's the crazy part. He already had me when he said the shaman. But here's the crazy thing. He actually called her by name. By name. And I was like, oh my, he was bold. He wanted me to know. I already knew when he said shaman, because I know one shaman in my life, but he called her by name. So sis, if you are listening, God outed you by your name. By your name, sis. You cannot hide from God. And here's the thing. While you are sending dark spells that God has already said that are being returned to you, and God bless you, save yourself. Don't do this to yourself. But while you're sending spells this way, you know what I'm doing your way? I'm blowing kisses. I'm blowing love. I'm praying for your elevation. I am praying for your healing. Like literally, I live close by this person. If you're listening, babe, I live close by you. You know that. And so oftentimes I ride past your house. And you know what I do when I ride past your house, babe? I literally, and God is telling you, I blow you kisses. I blow you love. But what are you blowing my way? Which is the wind is ensuring it's blowing your way. Don't do it to yourself. You're not touching me. You're not touching God's protected ones. It's only coming for you. And that is the heartbreaking part about this whole thing, is that, I don't wish pain, I don't wish agony on anyone. So as God revealed that this person was conjuring up these spells, it was shocking to hear. But immediately, before I even thought about myself, I was like, oh my gosh, the karma. Oh my gosh, the spells that are coming for her. Like, no, I wanted to like save her, protect her. Like, no, don't do this to yourself. It's far easier, far more abundant, far more healing to just stand in the love. When we are dealing with whatever, grief, jealousy, pain of someone leaving your life, I pray that you ask God to just simply heal your heart so you see things differently. And then when you pray like that, He will heal your heart. Not only will He heal your heart, but you will ascend because of those beautiful prayers. Your life will be blessed because you have simply, instead of lashing out for the person who you think caused the pain, you're asking for God to just heal you. Just, God, I'm feeling jealousy right here. Remove it. Show me within myself why I'm feeling this way. Take it away. I've had to pray those prayers. Even recently, I had to pray like, God, I'm feeling pain right here. Heal this. And you know what? He does it almost immediately. So then now I don't need to hate on that person that I feel caused me pain, because now I'm healed on the inside. So now I just feel better. Now I'm able to bless them. And guess what happens when I'm blessing others? My life is blessed. Why are we doing it any other way? And I thought, God, I asked God, like I said, why do I need to know all this? God showed me when I first heard it, it was shocking for about 24 hours. And immediately I just went on social media and I just unfollowed. I don't want to see her anymore pop up on my stories. I just don't want to see her. So I just unfollowed her. Like, okay, done. But God would not stop. Like, He kept mentioning her and He kept saying, you haven't yet blocked her. He kept saying, like, He explained that He blocked her. He blocked the blessing. He absolutely said 100% verbatim said, I'm returning it to the sender. But He kept saying block. Like, no, it's still open. It's still open. Here's another thing. Ooh, I got to come back to this. But here's another thing. This shaman, who I thought was my friend, I don't know how much we are aligned with, the stars and astrology and all that. But she knows my birthday. She knows the hour I was born. And God was telling me that she's actually looking at everything that is you in the stars, your birth chart. And she is digging in that chart, picking it apart. And I was like, she absolutely did. She does know all that information. She absolutely knows. Everything God said is 100% accurate. Everything. And He spoke it to me so clearly. He spoke her name and the experience her and I have had so boldly that it was almost like having a direct conversation with your best friend across you. That's how intimate, how bold, how loud, how clear the channel was between God and I. And when God was saying, like, you still haven't blocked, you still haven't closed, I need you to close all the doors. Like, basically God was saying, like, yes, I'm blocking this, but I need you to also wrap it up. And so then I knew, oh, you mean like block her on everything. So yes, not only did I unfollow, I went and I blocked her, and I don't block nobody. I don't have anybody blocked. Like, I may not follow you because I don't want to see you, but you can follow me. Why? Because I'm always preaching God's truth. I'm always preaching God's love. So I want you to capture these seeds. I want to plant the seed in you. So yes, you can continue to follow. I'm sharing the love. You need to hear the love if you want to continue to follow. But God was saying, no, you block off all that. I just follow God's orders. So yeah. we blocked her on everything. I blocked the phone number. I blocked my home. I cleansed my home with sage and Palo Santo and holy weed. And I put beautiful God's blessings over my space. I even tried to block her by email. If there's a way to block somebody by email, please let me know in the comments, because I'll do that now. But God was saying, shut it all down. Shut it all down. So the message of the spiritual realm is so fascinating. When, yes, it was disheartening to hear that someone that you once loved, someone that you once called a friend, was sending attacks your way. But look at the beautiful security of God. He revealed it all. He protected all. And not only did he reveal it all, but he made sure he called her out by name, so it would be no mistake. And here's the interesting thing. God told me just the other day, he told me she knows. She knows that you know. And it could be, I don't know, but it could be because she sees that she's been blocked, perhaps. But God actually said she knows you know about the attacks. Because here's the thing. This is a spiritual person also, but very much dabbling on the surface. Like when we say we're quote unquote spiritual, what does that mean? It means nothing unless you're actually living and breathing in the realm of everything that you know is true. If you're saying you're love, you must be love behind closed doors. If you are love on your social sites, if you are love when you're practicing, yoga, if you are love in your community, but when you go home in your dark room and you close the door and you're really being something else, whatever is happening behind that closed door is the real you. Everything you're showing your community is a mask. And the truth is, your community will see just through their third eye, just through your aura, actually what's going on behind that closed door. They will see the real you. But when you attempt to come for an earth angel, someone who has an intimate relationship with God, he will ensure it is exposed precisely and literally to what you are doing. Like you are basically nude in the presence of God. And if God wants to, which is what he's done, he let me see you nude as well. I see exactly what's happening. And it is heartbreaking. And so, sis, if you are listening, I want you to know, literally, I love you. And I am praying for your healing. I ask God to withhold whatever justice that he has been telling me is coming for you. I ask that he make it smooth, that he make it swift, that whatever it is, you get the lesson. The lesson is this: whatever spells we put on others, let them be nothing but love, because that's what you want for you. No amount of dark witchcraft will ever win against God's people. Ever. In fact, the poison you are attempting to send, those fiery darts, are coming straight for you, amplified and with great speed. Don't do that to yourself. I am praying that you heal on a cellular level, on a soul level. I am praying you rise to the truth of what you know is true, and you find the bravery to live in that truth every single second. Your life will ascend. You will reach many. You will reach your destiny. You will reach your dreams. And you will become that much more magnified. And that is a message for all of us. When the green monster comes out, just tell God, ask God, take it away. Take it away, God. That should be our only prayer. God, remove this now. I don't want to feel this. God, remove it, heal it, get it out of my system now. I promise you, if you don't touch it, you give it to God in that prayer, He will absolutely remove it. Thank you so much for joining this combo. There's nothing to fear when you are living close to God. In fact, the closer you live to God, the more intimately, the more loudly, the more boldly He will speak, and it will shock you, the things He will share. Until next time, love yourself and love others. We'll chat again real soon. Bye for now.